this with a grain of salt. Prior to the start of this season, we expected a lot of other things upcoming as well, such as a desert biome, considering it was also visible in this Chapter 4 based loading screen, and the jungle POI from this has already come to the game, and considering the last time we had a volcano and we got cosmetics surrounding it in the battle pass, specifically Chapter 1 Season 8 at tier 89 to be exact, as you can see it shows, well, an angry volcano, as it's literally named, Angry Volcano. What did we then get later that season? The unvaulting event? Yeah, despite us going into the vault initially with us thinking, due to the developments around the volcano, of it smoking, that this would be the start of the event. No, it was the ending instead, when we actually saw the 0 point for the first time, but after that coming out of the vault. Speaking of the 0 point, of course, for those that don't know, now we initially speculated at the start of Chapter 4 when the island was formed and it used all of its energy as shown in the trailer, with us not clearly seeing where it went underneath in terms of the debris that it's actually brought together from all these different realities, that this ancient vault of course had it underneath it. However, now it seems that it's this structure right here, which is encased in something resembling that of the spire. Anyways, just like in the emergency of it forming the spire being in a state that was almost beyond repair from the foundation even trying to help, it's literally resembling that state now, despite of course 3 seasons nearly fully passing on the island since it made the island of Chapter 4. As you can see, Fortori pointing out at the start of this season, literally like the day it started, 0 point leak, 0 point petrified are sound files for the 0 point, as well as 0 point petrified prehistoric whale groans. A whale groans to communicate with each other and find each other. The 0 point is scared and is seeking for help. What does this mean? Believe it or not, Optimus Prime has actually already answered that from the voice lines that were implemented as of recently into the quest that I'm going to play now.
The power that once flowed through your island has faded, and formidable enemies have taken notice. The answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here.
When he's referring to the power that once flowed through the island, he's of course meaning the 0 point, as it literally not only flowed through it with these tentacles, but pulled it all together. And to continue, that there's a last reality saboteur like within the Peace Syndicate last season that was deleting files out of their database, as they've now come to the Fortnite reality of Chapter 4 from Eevee basically redirecting the Rift Gate as Rift Warden Stellan activated it, but pulling in the Megacity from the Peace Syndicate universe instead of what was initially intended. For those that can't remember, the initial intention of Rift Warden Stellan was the shapeless man, supposedly Geno, that we saw for the first time in the Collision Live event, but I digress. Optimus Prime most importantly mentions about the answers line within the starless void that brought us here, and of course if we look on the outskirts of the island or from spawn,